I'm gonna beat you up. Seriously. If I get the 6, you're going down because your butts are grass and I'm the lawnmower. Despite my ability to intimidate, I'm clearly not a bully. Nonetheless, bullying, be it face-to-face or online, victimizes 1 in every 3 students, from kindergarten through high school seniors. And that statistic, actuated by StopBullying.gov, doesn't reference bullying in a student's lifetime. That is 1 in every 3 students being bullied every year. According to a 2014 UCLA psychology study, intimidation and harassment boosts the social status and popularity of the bully. Psychologists asked an estimated 2,000 students at 11 Los Angeles schools which peers they considered to be the coolest. According to Jana Jonovan, the ones who are cool bully more, and the ones who bully more are seen as cool. But there is nothing cool about the repercussions. Being bullied slows the victim's learning perception, diminishes the victim's self-esteem, and often leads to depression, anxiety, anger, and in some cases, suicide, extending the impacts of bullying to family members and peers. To be bullied and overcome it is no longer an adolescent rite of passage. It is a heartbreaking, world-altering phenomenon, and it needs to end now. So today I would like to address the far-reaching ramifications of bullying. Next, we will explore causes of bullying. Finally, we will discuss solutions and explicate bullying from our schools once and for all. According to the National School Safety Center of America, every year, approximately 3 million students are intimidated by a peer's intentionally aggressive behavior, including physical, verbal, and in its most prevalent form, cyberbullying. According to the National Education Association, every 7 minutes, a student uses social media to post an intimidating remark about a peer or peers. A 2013 study by the Psychiatry Branch of the Journal of American Medicine Association, or JAMA, found that victims of cyberbullying are at the greatest risk for anxiety, substance abuse, and antisocial personality disorders, which particularly impedes those students' cooperative ability and willingness to learn. JAMA also hypothesizes that the repercussions of cyberbullying will likely, more so than physical or verbal, haunt these students well into adulthood. Bullying also influences school attendance. DoSomething.org estimates that 160,000 students purposely miss school every day, fearing an attack or intimidation by others. The fearful victim believes what the bully says to be true, and subsequently self-bullies through thoughts of weakness, ugliness, or worthlessness. Because of the resulting outward fear and inner self-deprecation, 2 in every 9 victims will consider suicide. Some victims may become as aggressive as their tormentors, in turn retaliating against peers and authority figures. The U.S. Secret Service reports that 3/4 of all school shooters felt bullied by others and decided, before killing themselves, should first attack others. How did bullying become such a monumental problem? SimpleActs.org reports that 83% of all incidents are followed by a marginal teacher or administrative intervention. Getting away with it invites students to up the ante. In 2013, the National Education Association surveyed teenagers as to how teachers and administrators handle bullying. 2/3 claimed that their school hierarchy did little to nothing in terms of discipline. Bullies face minimalistic, ineffective consequences. Additionally, according to a study by the National Crime Prevention Council, about half of all victims' parents claim that bullying is not a relevant problem in their children's lives. This is made more interesting given how many adolescents become bullies because they feel lack of unity between themselves and their parents. Furthermore, parents tend to placate bullying, as if to be bullied is a simple, naturally occurring passing phase of adolescence. The media perpetuates this perception. Coming-of-age movies such as Mean Girls and Awkward portray bullying as the source of comedy. Moreover, consider the escalation of cyberbullying. An annual report by the Washington Post consistently states that 9 out of 10 teen Facebook users witness cyberbullying on a weekly basis. Social networking such as Instagram and Twitter allow bullies to hide behind aliases. Anonymity escalates a bully's feeling of authority and control over victims. Despite the vast scope of this problem, solutions are relatively simple. Foremost, everyone should increase their awareness of bullying. Irene von der Zander, founder and executive of KidPower.org, states that by understanding the scope and the roots of the problem, you will get an idea of how to start proactively working on addressing bullying. Der Zander also encourages schools to use positive reinforcement, demonstrating the extent to which kindness and mutual respect enrich the school experience. Another solution, educate our educators. According to bullying.org, only 1/2 of all educators receive professional development explicitly pertaining to preventing, spotting, and rectifying bullying situations. All educators should be trained to handle bullies and comfort its victims in appropriate, effective, consequential ways. Early childhood prevention is also key. Programs like Let's Be Friends teach and stress clear rules regarding interpersonal communication and emphasize that bullying is not as conventional as people and the media propagate. Furthermore, parents must understand that bullying is not normal. Rather, it's intolerable. We must also monitor adolescents' use of social media and impart upon young people that they should confide in trusted adults when they or their peers are cyberbullied, as soon as it happens. In short, slowing, if not stopping, incidents of bullying means that everyone, victims, their parents, their peers, teachers, and administrators alike, must speak up and actively involve themselves in bullying prevention. Bullying. The use of force, threat, or coercion to abuse, intimidate, or aggressively dominate others is far too often repeated and has too easily become accepted as habitual. We must take a stand, considering the number of victims who are too afraid to stand up for themselves, and recognize that responding to bullying by becoming a bully is not the answer. We must unite, engage, and educate kids, teens, parents, and communities nationwide to halt the hallway cruelty and temper the Twitter and Facebook rumor mills. No, I'm not really going to beat you up, and no, your butts are not grass, and I'm certainly no lawnmower, but you, the one with a pen, in the back. About that 6.